Dan Cole and Tom Youngs complete the front row. Joe Launchbury looks to the man aboard. Jeff Parling, we did see that snarl that he was asked to give, a real presence in the loose versus South Africa. Tom Wood and Captain Chris Robshaw, the flankers. Ben Morgan, who made a successful return, is at number 8. Ben Youngs is paired with Owen Farrell then, after Toby Flood's foot injury. Farrell holding off the growing challenge of Freddie Burns. Brad Barrett and Manu Tuilagi still under fire from some as a centre combo, looking to fire something back today. Mike Brown and Chris Ashton are the wingers, Alex Good is full-back, all three hoping that the ball and the chances come along that line. New Zealand hit by the norovirus this week, but it's the side England expected. Tony Woodcock, Owen Franks and Kevin Mialamo. No Andrew Hoare, of course, suspended after what he did in Cardiff. Brodie Retallick comes back into the second row for Luke Romano and partners Sam Whitelock. Liam Messam, Richie McCaw, the captain, and Keiran Reid, the back row. Aaron Smith, Dan Carter. Carter's missed the last two, nursing a calf injury, but he doesn't miss Twickenham. When he last wasn't here, New Zealand lost. Ma'a Nonu, a man who does know what it's like to lose to England. Wellington 03 and Conrad Smith. This, a world record centre combination. Julian Savea, what a first international year he's had. Corey Jade and Israel Dag, lethal finishes too. Replacements, Freddie Burns waiting for his debut. Courtney Lawes back in the squad after injury. For the All Blacks, how about Aaron Cruden's record? 19 caps, he's never tasted international defeat. The best start ever made by an All Black. Lucky charm? Well, no. This lot do not do luck. You'd have done well to hear the Haka there. Played 3, lost 3 to the big 3. Would look bad. England know that. But they also know that they still have it in their power to make it all feel a lot better tonight. And just think what a win would do. But can anyone stop the All Black machine?
Advantage.
And very slow to get back there. England in the shape of Corbisiero. Referee gives the penalty against that. Yeah, 167 points later against England. Yeah. 9 from 9 against the men in white. Well, he has missed, and if you were going to order a kick for your first one, then that would be pretty close to that order. Still advantage, I think. Here's Youngs. Little pass there, 2 little passes between Morgan and Gordon, then Ashton can't quite take it. But
have a day when he misses the odd kick. Owen Farrell has to have one of those days when he doesn't miss a thing.
England camp saying he's in credit after what he did in the Six Nations. He was the next cab on the rank after Toby Flood. He's got the start and he's got the points. England really had to lead with something, and they do. Well, to be fair to England, I don't think the All Blacks have been asleep. It's just that England have started pretty well.
Advantage.
But there's a chance for the equaliser.
Tackling him inside.
But we also saw Stuart Lancaster's total frustration. He just got the lead, grabbed the momentum, crowd was going. Ben Morgan, that was in the silly category. And here's Carter, having missed his first, from a slightly better angle, although this is not too testing for a man of his calibre, but my goodness me. Ben Youngs again. Chip is meant for Ashton to chase. As Launchbury gets there first, as Ashton just checked. That's a penalty though, and again it's because England are committing to the breakdown. Here's Farrell. Well, there is an awful lot to be positive about for England at the moment. 2.5 minutes.
Advantage.
Under now until the interval. Well, there's the chance to score a penalty. England go for the drop goal with Farrell. Hey, that's what Mr. Wilkinson used to do. Free shot. I'll take it. I'll show my confidence, says Owen Farrell. Tom Ward. What a strong first half he's had. And there is the penalty. Ben Youngs. To Ashton, but Farrell's going to get another shot. Let's just listen to this roar if it goes over. It's still an if. Farrell. He's got it. Oh, yeah. He's got it. And Twickenham can at last unleash that full-throated roar. New Zealand are at 0 at half-time. Of course, it's full-time that will matter. But what a first half from England. Already England to kick off. Their points man today, Owen Farrell.
Not back, guys.
And England win it. New Zealand have one here. But England have a penalty here. Keep the technique. He did. Carter, Manu, Dag. Brown's going to look at here, over the shoulder and round the back, and it's Jane. Jane carrying well. Tuilagi getting back, but Jane wasn't held there. In goes Smith, and England spoiled illegally. Owen Farrell was in there. He claims the ball was out. Mike Brown said he was spiky, and England again, the call has come. Morgan gets out of there. Smith again to Reid. That's a really strong carry from Reid. And suddenly England are going backwards in the tackle. That's the England line, it's Smith. Savea, he can't stop scoring in international rugby this year. And he thinks he's got another.
Ben Youngs misses him first. Tuilagi's there. He's just carrying everyone with him, and that is down. That's a try, no doubt whatsoever. This is far more dynamic. For the first time, Mako carries, and England this time they can't get to Aaron Smith. It's a quick ball. Dag's hands are good. And look at that, it's a four-man bust there.
As Mr. Hindsight joins us again. But it was the call they had to make. Given the scoreline at 15-0, it's not 15-0 now. Carter's found his kicking boots. Good, trying to make that into a good kick.
With a space here.
For Dag and company. It's going to sit up for Manu. It does. Over the top with a chip. Good as trying to get back there now. His hands excellent under pressure. Farrell.
Bring him on.
Boots it away. Is he going to stay in? It does, with Israel Dag. Now suddenly it's coming at England from all angles. Carter, Mirlamu. Smith again to Carter. Here goes Jane, he's heavily involved at the start of this second half. And he's creating something more. Lovely from Conrad Smith. Onto Keiran Reid. Back in the corner. Such menace. As I say, from all different angles. England not knowing where to look.
Dag dances down the touchline. But when Farrell misses touch, New Zealand mean no, England are not reorganised. This time the pass is good. Morgan misses Jane. Jane, a superb offload. Conrad Smith and Keiran Reid in the right place, as he so often is. Now Carter missed 2 sitters in the first half. Now debut at the start of this half. Look at this. Gorgeous play from Dag. But England only 1 tackle missed, I think, in the first half. 6 in about 2 minutes, and the scoreboard looks very different.
And New Zealand have changed, regardless of the personnel switches. Here's Carter, and now it is 1 point between the 2 teams. More than that. Here's Farrell. Barrett, oh, what a line from Barrett! Draw the last man and pass onto Tuilagi, inside to Barrett. They've done it, the combo have done it there.
Would you believe it?
What a moment for those 2.
New Zealand are suddenly on the back foot again. Conrad Smith fades. Barrett just waits. Superb defence from New Zealand, Jane and Dag, but that's a brilliant offload from Tuilagi. Conrad Smith goes early. It's a good weight on the pass of Farrell. Keiran Reid can't get there, and this is a real classy moment. Oh, a little bit of fortune. It's just caught, I think, is it Israel Dag's, the crook of his arm, and it's popped up for Brad Barrett. But England play with great guts, deserve their luck there. And what a moment.
With New Zealand having just racked up those 14 points. Oh, look at this from Farrell. Hits the crossbar. James Haskell, former Highlander in New Zealand, of course, when he's been on his travels. Parling again is the call. He's calling. Tuilagi through the first 2, through 3. And England are going to score again. No one will catch Ashton. It's magnificent. There's no other word.
Flat ball. Watch Carter here. Doesn't get near Tuilagi. Shrugs off Mako, and the timing of the pass superb for Ashton.
What a finish we're going to have. You are never out of sight against the All Blacks. We saw that in '97, the famous 26-all draw. And Farrell is wide with that one. But England had the bonuses of the Carter misses, remember, in the first half. Looked like a free 6 points for Carter then. What a strong run from Tuilagi. And Chris Ashton, 11 games without a try. The splash returns. Carter. Savea. Haskell comes up, Reid, oh, interception, Tuilagi! All the way! Mike Brown protects him, Tuilagi is going to just jump there!
Keiran Reid, the man who gave him the talking to, goes for the death part to Carter. There is panic in the New Zealand ranks, and Tuilagi is made 2. And he's going to help himself to 1 there. Mike Brown saying, get under the corner. Let's make it a 7-pointer. And maybe Tuilagi could have gone a bit faster, but in the circumstances, he'll say, Owen's going to get this.
There was a man coming across there. But there can be no criticism of Tuilagi from that point of view. It doesn't matter anyway. If it goes over, which it doesn't, flags up. To come on.
An amazing show of faith from Stuart Lancaster, because Farrell has played the game England wanted. That's an amazing show of faith.
Ben Young through the gap again. Goes the England scrum half. Out to Ashton. Got the scoring bug back. New Zealand have had the bug this week, but they're feeling pretty ill at the moment. Launch spree. Advantage being played. Youngs There's Burns getting a touch. Barrett to good. Tuilagi. Mike Brown. Crowd is going berserk here. Youngs, in comes Robshaw, the captain, onto Corbisiero. He's level. Youngs has it back again. Still advantage the call. Burns, little chip like he's at Kingsholm. Here's Freddie Burns, first international points. 35-14. Another advantage, Robshaw, penalty. And I think everybody now will accept it'll be victory if this goes over.
Can Burns finish it? Oh, yes, he can.
Freddie Burns, that confidence is there for all to see. Farrell cheers him on. Conrad Smith, he was in the air there. And Barrett knew it, still wasn't going to let go of him. And then Vuniploa wasn't 10 metres and continued to play. That might get him in the bin. It should. Just didn't stop. So yellow card.
That one looked out of it. I just think watching their dad, Nick, who beat the All Blacks in '83, father and two sons.
Here comes a New Zealand attack with Manu. In goes Wipu, and New Zealand showing great hands there. Smith, beautiful, inside then out, and it's Savea again. Just over 5 minutes. They run back as if they still believe.
When New Zealand get quick ball, they're deadly. They haven't got enough. This ball is consummate. Consummate from Smith.
Cruden's come on, and he has converted there, so glance at the scoreboard is now. Absolutely, England can't kid themselves. They're in the middle of a run like New Zealand are. It is coming to an end. But what a launch pad, as you say, this is. Crowd celebrating, the clock has gone, and New Zealand's unbeaten record has gone.
Hands up wide!
England determined to hold out here. Don't want this final flourish from the men in black. Their year sort of deserves it, but England deserve to hold them up the way they played. George Clancy looks and looks and decides that after 10 years here, England have beat New Zealand again on this ground. After 9 years, they beat New Zealand again anywhere. And this team goes into English rugby history. They've turned their autumn around. They've turned the rugby world upside down.